And hey, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back as the Rotor turns, man. You know, it's been a long ass fucking day today.
It's been a long ass week.
Yeah, it's been a long week, So you know what? Let's get 2 claps in a Ric Flair. Ready? Woo! Wow, that dog just let one out. Jeez.
I'm glad she's directing it your way.
Yeah, did you get that?
See, I didn't.
It hits in the. It stings the nostrils.
No.
Wow.
Don't come this way.
Oh man! So it's as the Rotor turns, and like always, is the opinion of me, Carlos, and hey baby, how you doing? And then the hippo.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be back.
I know, man.
It feels like I've been gone forever.
Well, yeah.
I've been a little.
Your absence has been noted. I have a lot of alone time with Patricia the other day.
Tell me that we didn't bullshit our way through that entire conversation.
Dude, that was great, man. No, we hit some heartfelt stuff there the whole time. It was good. We shared a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we shared a moment. And hey, birthday buddy.
Hi.
And Patricia on the ones and twos, you know.
Yes.
And definitely not the opinion of Mr. and the most wonderful doctor in the entire world, Benjamin Abbo. And, you know, don't do anything stupid and blame it on us and say Dr. Abbo and Carlos told you to do it. That makes you a dumbass. Don't do that.
We don't promote dumbassery.
Yeah, and then obviously the show is brought to you unofficially by PBR, like always.
Apple pie.
And then apple pie from the Bartesian. Made on the Bartesian. Also a non-official sponsor.
Maybe Bartesian will be
Yeah, they should.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
And then just to give the liver a break slightly, we are at home today, not at the almost awesome sponsor that we do officially have, which is
really giving the liver a break?
Johnny.
We have the Bartesian, right?
Well, but I was trying to make it sound better.
Right. I'm pretty sure that this drink is stronger than the one I get there.
So, but you know, the only place that likes us is Johnny's filling station. So
Yeah, no Jamie tonight.
No
That's
Jamie
sad.
tonight. But you know, next week or the week after next. Yeah, you know, we'll see. See what we got going on.
Yeah.
And hey,
Okay.
man, what did we do this week?
We did a pub crawl.
We did.
We didn't crawl very much.
No, we crawled across
we
the street.
sat.
Yeah, and and I think we missed the whole spot because y'all got too
did.
drunk.
Listen. Evidently, you can't move firefighters.
No. They get there and they plant themselves and they
They don't get
stay.
up.
There's a lot of camping going on in that
Yeah.
whole thing. Yeah.
So why didn't you tell me that?
I-
That would have been good to know.
Well, I mean, it's my first pub crawl that I have organized.
Oh, but
And
you've been to a few firefighter pub crawls.
Yeah, I usually stay in one spot.
Thanks for sharing.
Well, you never asked. Did you ask me that?
Yeah.
No, you
Where do
didn't.
you think we should go?
Johnny's.
You didn't.
The
Okay.
Did I mention another name after that? No.
Yes.
if I may,
Yes.
with all due respect, I love Johnny's.
Me too.
Johnny's is a staple for Orlando. But in regards to like for pub crawls, like all the pub crawls that I've done have been to places that like the bars are like literally within walking distance, and you know, hanging out with you guys for the past few months. First responders know how to drink.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We put some shit away.
They
That's
they
for
always
sure.
I always say we have a drinking problem, but I really don't have a problem with it.
No, you got it
No.
pretty much figured
Works,
out.
yeah, works out pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, I dribble sometimes, when I drink. But that's it, you know. But I think the pub crawl all in all went pretty good.
I think it went well.
We actually did raise some money for Mrs. T. How much did we raise, baby?
$640.
$640.
That's awesome.
That's pretty
That's
good,
good.
man.
Yep.
And we're gonna do a virtual raffle. So we're gonna raffle off a air medical class that you can use at some point in 2022. You don't necessarily have to use it for January. And we're also gonna raffle off some American Heart classes, some
Wow.
ACLS and PALS and BLS.
And then we also have an extra guest that like people may be hearing in the background of that. So if you keep it down real quick, watch.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
listen. Now she stopped
She
snoring.
stopped because Jason kicked her.
Oh, nice. Good
I
job,
didn't. I
Jason.
didn't kick her.
He
I
nudged her.
I
He
rubbed
nudged
her
her
with my
butt.
foot.
She's our mascot, I think.
Yeah, she's here. She hung out of the office today. She clocked in some hours
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Very tired.
And I bet everybody loved her.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of walking to twerk while you move at
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
time.
yeah.
That takes a lot of work,
she's
I
got.
think.
She definitely has a black woman's ass. You know.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about Trish or Harley?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes.
So, baby, you got a word for us today?
Yes. Rotor.
Oh,
Rotor.
yes.
You want to guess what it is?
Is it when you take a wiener and you turn it, twist it around? I refer to it as helicopter.
Yeah. Hell, that's a hell.
Not according to Urban Dictionary.
Swinging around like a
You
helicopter.
want to guess?
Rotor. Rotor. It's a noun, really. Oh, wait.
Person, place, thing, or idea.
No, I was.
You know
I
that's
was
exactly
listening,
what he was
listening
thinking.
to the background.
Yeah.
Rotor. Oh man.
Road.
So I think of
was trying
like
to figure up.
like somebody riding a horse. You know, rotor horse.
You're so horrible at this game.
Yeah.
Zero.
No,
Every
no idea.
week you pick the most like obscured, like
No idea.
just fucking way out there.
So,
Fuck.
all right.
Rotor.
So, rotor.
Yeah.
Country of origin.
This isn't the spelling bee.
This is
The
fucking.
U.S.
Okay.
Can you
Can
use
you
it in
use
a
it in a
sentence?
sentence?
Urban
Can you
Dictionary.
use it in a sentence?
Well, if you do that, then we'll know.
No.
Sean is not a rotor because he will only be willing to go out with Asia.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good hint. He's only willing to go out with Asia. A guy who only dates tall girls.
Good. They don't even fucking. You and Jason were on the same bus.
Of Asia. Only
That's not fair.
dating
'Cause
Asia.
he had a
You
hint.
picked tall?
Tall.
Well, he knows how to play the game.
I mean, I would have picked, like,
So
the
Sean
eyes.
is not a rotor.
No, because Asia is a girl's name.
Yes. Sean is not an Asia. Or, I'm sorry. Sean is not a rotor because he was only willing to go out with Asia.
Oh. So birthday
Yeah.
buddy's up to you now.
Sean is not
A rotor.
because
He's only willing to go out with Asia.
so he's anti-French people. I don't know.
Yeah.
So a rotor is a guy who is willing to go out with almost anything. Sometimes a veter. Rotors are not always desperate, but they are too willing.
What's a veter?
That's for next week.
I don't know.
Avita Zane?
We'll figure it out.
I do have an extra one that I would like you to read.
Oh, we get another chance with this?
Yeah.
Maybe
go
I
ahead
can
and,
redeem
go-
So
myself.
this is Jason.
Yeah, read. This is. Have you ever looked your name up on the Urban Dictionary?
No.
It's pretty interesting. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
So Jason is a sarcastic person, but when you get to know him, he will talk and joke around with you. He is a hopeless romantic that dreads being alone. He calls, Harley, I love you, but wow. He calls the woman that he loves beautiful, not hot. He makes sure the lucky girl he has in his life is okay at all times. He tries to be a good guy to everyone and is always trying to clear his past.
Oh man, that makes me.
What kind of pass?
That
What kind of
makes
pastor
me-
you have? Yeah, that's
I want to know who that guy is. That ain't you. Hopeless romantic.
hopeless
That's
romantic.
hilarious.
You're not a hopeless romantic, Jason.
Babe, can we go to dinner tonight? No. There's food in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not wasteful. That's
Man,
whatever.
No.
Oh, how about this? How about this? She yelled at me today because you never do anything for me because I wanted her to change her wiper blades.
I don't. That's
On her-
man
on her-
work. You should do that
You
for
never,
me.
you never do
that
anything.
is sexist.
I don't care. That's man work.
you know, we should hold on to this argument real quick for a second. And
I
the
think
reason-
we've had this argument before.
Oh,
God.
Oh, go ahead. Read the Amanda one.
Amanda is the sweetest girl you will ever meet.
I agree. She works for me.
the end.
But
Shy. But once you get to know her, she is the most outgoing person. Amanda tends to put the people she cares about before herself and tries to avoid conflict.
Sound right to
She
me.
has barely any enemies. He does have one. She still tolerated them and tries to be nice. Amanda hates people who think they are better
No,
than others.
Amanda
It
hates
just ended
people.
Amanda is also the most smart person you will find.
Yeah, we sleep.
Amanda hates attention but doesn't mind if you compliment her privately. Amanda crushes on guys with humor, but she is too scared to start a relationship because of her fear of heartbreak. But if you ask her out, she is into you, she'll definitely say yes. Don't take her for granted because once you break her trust, you will never get it back.
Now that part's true.
You know, that's a lot. Some of these get lengthy, man,
Yeah.
when they start
Yeah,
the
right.
fucking definitions. Jesus.
I mean, they could have just put the
give me
period
Yeah, be
at
done.
Amanda hates people.
Oh,
You know?
Right.
But you know, I was gonna give because Patricio wasn't at the meeting yesterday, staff meeting. So
I was waiting for the link.
yeah, we didn't have a chance, man. We were.
There was supposed to be a link.
I was supposed to be sent a
I
link.
told him I was gonna send them one, but I didn't because we were fucking behind on shit anyways yesterday. So we did have a Festivus session.
Oh,
And we
Airing
did.
of grievances?
We had an
Yes.
airing of grievances.
did
Yeah.
anyone pin you down?
No, the meeting. I had to like close the meeting because nobody could.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know. But do you have any grievances you
Do
would like
I
to air?
have any grievances?
I have some.
I actually do. I actually do.
And you got to start with, I have some problem with you people.
I have some problem with you people. And I got to say this. This has been bothering me since day one. And I thought it was getting resolved, but it didn't. And it's been bugging me ever since. Will you please grow some facial hair, Jason?
I did,
Yeah.
and then I.
Yeah,
had,
I thought it was getting solved, and then
Yeah.
boom, it's gone.
Gone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
the Hulk Hogan mustache.
No.
And she's gone.
Yeah.
Until
Until next year. Yeah.
Till next October.
So, but no, it was a good meeting yesterday. We got some great people that work here. They got yelled at today because of a cop. So I'm gonna leave it at.
Just leave it at that, right?
Yeah. And
Keep track of your shit, people.
yeah, you know. So.
Now you're gonna have to answer
But,
to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Amanda's first official day was yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So she's in.
Insert applause noise here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
She's got a key to the place and everything, man. So shit's gonna start cracking around this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's
We ain't
awesome.
getting no more videos being like, who took this and
Oh,
who
yeah.
lost this and where's the other pink backpack? No.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Bunch of like, you know, I've said it before on the podcast, but we put two firemen in a round padded locked room with two steel balls.
Don't break it.
Well, you leave, you come back. 15
One.
minutes later, one of them is missing, and then the other one's broken. And these two motherfuckers have no clue
Nope,
what happened to
No
them.
idea.
Yeah,
No
what
idea.
happened to B shift?
It's always
Yeah.
B shift.
It is. It usually is B shit.
As a former B shifter, y'all can go fuck yourselves. The reality is that, you know, every high strong motherfucker gets put on A shift, and then every shitbag is on C shift.
That's why he's been
Yeah.
on C
Yeah.
shift for
Forever.
Yeah, and then you know, you get all the steroided dudes on A. You put all your steroid meatheads on A shift.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, all the guys that like
You
Yeah.
hit it right on the head. It's
like all the guys that say hello to the other guys like this.
Yeah.
All the time. Hey.
Yes.
Hey,
There's
hey,
one
bro,
in particular.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro. Hey, bro. Bro. Yeah. Yeah, we had all those guys too. Yeah, that's that. And then, you know, it's just, but we got a good crew, man.
Yeah.
And we got some good training in yesterday. Nobody broke their jaw.
No nosebleeds.
You know, yeah, no nosebleeds. And
Nobody drowned.
Oh,
Nobody
now
drowned.
that time I did. Yep.
Oh,
I
did
got
you
a
get some of that?
I got a whiff.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a great idea to record here today with a stinky ass
I have
English
not-
bulldog.
I have not.
You're gonna have to ignore the smell because it derails me every time.
I did not
Yeah,
know
sorry.
that she did that.
Maybe we should relocate her.
Yeah, she is an English bulldog.
I have never smelled that from her before.
Well, you
And she's
fed her
just-
whipped cream earlier today.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe she's lactose intolerant.
Well, she got a pup cup from Starbucks.
Yes, Trish came in with like I thought I got extra whipped cream, and I know that's for the dog. I'm like, okay, I don't know if is it a good idea to
It's a
give an English bulldog?
puppuccino.
See? It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I know. You're smelling the thing. Right now. Yes,
I will never give her one of those things.
that is
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is worth thousands of dollars. This dog,
Yeah.
you know, and like you don't feed it shit that ain't labeled for it.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
It's called a puppuccino.
Is that
I was gonna say like they're kind of like Mogwais. There's so many instructions that go along with them.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
If you fuck it up, you're gonna pay for it later.
Yeah,
Hence the aroma that's filling up the room right now.
Yeah, and for the millennials, that is a gremlin before it becomes one. Yeah, you know, just because y'all don't
That
watch any
movie
fucking
scared
movies.
me so bad when I was
Really?
a kid. I've never even seen the whole thing,
I
and I
love it.
refuse to watch
I
it now.
love it.
Same.
I love
My
that
mom
movie.
tried to make me watch it, and it scared the crap out of me.
I wanted a gizmo.
Yes.
So, hey, buddy, you got a text from us from last night?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You're
we got to remember at least do these things.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's only 2 words.
Oh,
Nipple clamps.
All right.
text from last night. Oh, my God,
there's
look at
the
that.
Baby.
There's the little girls.
Oh, she's awake.
Hey.
She smelled herself.
She woke herself up.
Yeah,
Harley girl. Harley girl.
yeah, it's a good-looking puppy right there. So, you know, but a lot of good things this week.
Quit
A
fucking
lot of
with me.
good shit coming up as far as the year. Like, when we look at the schedule, it's like fucking nasty, crazy,
It's already full.
and busy. Yeah, and
We have a community paramedic class in
yes.
January.
Mm-hmm.
We also have an aeromedical class in January.
Yep.
We have PHTLS, AMLS, TNCC all in January.
Yep.
The difficult airway class in January.
Yep. Cadaver lab.
Cadaver lab. So we're, like I said before, we're doing a raffle. And we're giving away a free aeromedical class for the year 2022.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, come on,
That's
get.
$1,000. Actually, it's like $1,400 worth.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you price it out, if you were to
No,
price,
just our stuff.
yeah, if you were to price it out though elsewhere, and this is the thing,
And if you were to price it out separately,
yeah,
it'd be way more.
what's up? You're dealing with,
Oh, dates? The community paramedicine class, I think, is January 10th or 11th. And the
So
aeromedical
we should
class
probably
is
talk about-
January 10th through 14th is community paramedic.
Yep. And
24th through 29th
Is
is
the American.
aeromedical.
aeromedical class.
Take two.
So
Take two.
I think we should talk a little bit about that community medic class because
Yeah.
that is a 5-day class, like
In person.
Holy
in
crap! 5
person.
days.
Yeah, it's 5 days
Yeah.
straight, and then the next week there's an actual
Stuff.
date that you're kind of responsible for. That more details on that to come. So we got a few people coming from out of town, so it's like 5 days you got to physically be here, and it's it really involved 5 days.
Yep.
The board exam you'll be able to take wherever
you
you are at home. You're gonna have to schedule a time and
Yeah.
use testing center to do that, but it's a legit class, so you're gonna have like a legit old people, young people coming through, people with actual disabilities,
Yeah,
know.
my parents volunteer.
Yep, and we have a mom that's volunteer her kid who's vent dependent, so
That's awesome.
they'll
That is
come in
awesome.
and you're gonna, so we're gonna see a lot during that class, and remember that the whole point here is that medicine the EMS is shifting to being a preventative type thing, which has never been
I
before
feel
in a
like
sense.
All medicine should be preventative stuff. I know it's not going to for a while. But
Yeah, but it's going to stop overwhelming the hospitals. It's going to stop overwhelming the system, and this is why places like Seminole County Fire Department and things are pushing for paramedics to go out and know, hey, this person is a known caller.
Yeah.
Let's go out and see if they're taking their medicine, they're doing what they're supposed to do, what services they need before the ambulance and the 911 call and the ER is backed up and stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be an awesome thing.
I think it's
But
great.
but it takes a strong paramedic to
Oh,
do
yeah.
it, and it's
'Cause you
take
have to learn, like, instead of just the beginning of the disease process, you have to learn the long haul of it.
what this
What
person
to
looks
expect-
like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
what
to
the-
expect afterwards.
So
How to keep them well.
yeah,
So,
it'll be,
this class is it just basically the medical side of it, or is there a separate class that explains how a department or an agency could develop it? Is there a separate?
so there
class?
is some of that in this class where we talk about how to put a program together and stuff
Okay.
like that. At the end of the day, funding is the ultimate thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there funding? The state has funding for it, so
Right.
that's where it is now. And it's definitely one of those things that this is going to be. There's a lot of information in this class.
How many certified community paramedics are there in the state?
One right now.
Oh,
If you look at it, yeah, you have one.
Really?
one.
If you look up-
Wait, what?
certified
Yep.
community
Yep, look it
paramedic.
up. If you go on the just Google, just go to Google,
GTS.
and then Google FPC, and it's going to take you to the International Board of Specialty Certifications. Man, I got that off on the first try. And then you go to verify. Just type in Florida and community paramedic. When you go to verify and you can see that there's one person. We should tell this person's name. Like I don't know. I don't know their name off the top of my head. I just told you I checked the shit the other day. It's one. But when you go to verify, so this is the cool thing. So we've caught a couple people. So if you're a flight paramedic certified, or community paramedic, or critical care paramedic, or tactical paramedic certified,
You can look it up.
you can look up even if you're expired and you don't have it anymore, your name still shows up. So we've caught a couple like
Should lie about that.
stolen valor people that out there. Like the amount of information and time you have to put in to fucking get one of these certifications, and then you get some asshole that just fakes it.
Oh, somebody once told me it was the easiest test they ever took.
Yeah, allegedly, baby. You gotta throw that in there.
Allegedly.
Yep. So are you there, Jason? You got it.
No, not yet.
I never found his name on the list.
Well, it's not important, baby. You're pointing fingers. You're pointing fingers.
I didn't see
See, I'll look it up right here. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll show you.
Go for it.
I'll look it
So,
up right here. Is that what you want me to say?
did you throw it to that person's face though when they told you that?
Nope.
Oh, it's not
I
you.
didn't say anything.
Exactly. Because what day is it?
Shut the fuck up Friday.
Oh, good. At least you know that.
But it's
Boom.
only Thursday.
I know, but it's
Shut the fuck up Friday Eve.
every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day is shut the fuck up.
When are we getting our shirts?
I
Those
used
shirts.
that.
Shut the fuck up Friday.
I used that at the office the other day,
Oh yeah.
and everyone just looked at me like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh wait, wrong place."
Oh, speaking of, we should give a shout out to our fan who
Oh yeah.
made sure that he waited until Monday to send his praise to us so that he didn't disturb Shut the Fuck Up Fridays.
Yes, thank you,
I'm
sir.
So props to you for paying attention.
You should give his name out because he's a good. That's cool for him to.
Carlos, did you go off a different window or the window that you were just on right now?
Oh, that was me.
No, that's Trish.
Oh, never mind.
The one that says Carlos is Trish.
And now it shows a beautiful picture of Dr. Abo.
Duh.
Yeah, I see.
I love the hair.
So let me see. So I'm looking this thing up. We're taking showtime. We should have prepared for this earlier. So credential verifications. Here I am. Now I'm looking up. I'm gonna go Florida.
So while Carlos pulls that up, I actually have a question I want to ask you, Jason, because
Does anybody
you,
else need a drink? From the Bartesian?
Yes, go for it.
yeah,
What'd you have? Oh, you had the tea.
is it when is it appropriate to officially start handing out coquito?
Oh, so you're at. So you know what? Hold on to that fucking thought for a second. 'Cause I just got insulted.
What is that?
All right. So actually, Florida now we
You know
have
what that is?
No.
we have two. There's two.
Oh,
in
two.
In Florida.
Yeah, I thought
Yep.
there were two.
There's two in Florida.
Their
How
numbers
do-
are growing.
How do I show this? How do I share my screen or something?
You want to share the screen?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Coming down.
So people should know these people's names. They like have taken the initiative
Anybody we know?
to do this. Nah.
Does it say where they are?
Just as Florida on there. But like, it's pretty cool, man. These people actually did this, and like, you're talking about 2 people in all the medics in the state of Florida, 2 of them. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Now, is there a separate section for like the nurse practitioners and the physician assistants that are part of that program too?
Nah, they go fuck themselves. This is for paramedics.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a paramedic fucking thing. You know, this is the thing.
You need another one?
I mean, sure.
I have a serious problem with these mid-level providers that get, and I'm a nurse.
Full.
I'm a nurse. I'm a paramedic
producing.
as well. And I'm gonna tell you this. I have a problem with that. Okay, we're gonna wait. Hold on a second. We finished taking the drink orders.
I think that was one.
You're gonna go work with Jamie, so you can do it like she does it without interrupting the show. So we're gonna go in 5 minutes on this one, and then so this is the thing. I have a problem with the community paramedic thing. Every time somebody's talking about community paramedics, some asshole says, "Hey, are they gonna have a nurse practitioner involved in that shit and everything?" How many fucking calls you go to 911 that a nurse practitioner shows up?
None.
Then why the fuck do they have anything to do with a fucking pre-hospital
I don't
program?
know. I don't know.
That's my problem. It's like, I've never had a nurse practitioner. You know how useful a nurse practitioner is sometimes in an emergency call? Fucking never.
No. No. Right.
You
Right.
know? And I'm the son of one. So she's that useful in a call. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, man, it's a medic thing. It should be medic run. It should have a medical director. And that's where it goes.
So my question is, because like you said that there are 2 people in the entire state of Florida.
Yes.
So to get there, like you need to go through a lot of.
So this is a specialty certification on top of your regular paramedic.
Okay.
You know, so but if you look at just like on this board alone, like not just a community paramedic, but if you just take the flight paramedics alone, internationally, this is like, it doesn't crack 3,000.
Ah, okay.
Like these exams are difficult to pass. They expect you to know the concepts and the knowledge and the stuff that goes with it.
So would these be considered like Jedi Knights of the paramedic world or Jedi Masters?
Yeah, I would say like they're masters.
They're masters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they know their craft. You know, they're doing the stuff. So, but yeah, so that's
Dakota's calling you the Funkle of nurses.
On nurses.
No, because he
Right afterwards.
Oh.
He
Corrected himself.
corrected himself. Yeah.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
What's going
I
on?
don't know. You're
the
you're
Funkle.
Funkle.
You're a
the
Funkle.
fun uncle.
Oh,
I thought he was talking about Funko Land.
The follicle? Follicle? versus?
oh, I've never been called a follicle before.
I don't know. Dakota, go home. You're drunk.
Man, Dakota did a good job. He showed up fucking almost half asleep yesterday.
Oh, man.
And like 2 hours late.
Yeah.
And
I
then
knew he was coming late.
And then he woke up really quick. So.
Every time
Yeah.
I see him, he just brightens my day.
Fun uncle. Fun uncle.
Oh, that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
spelling next week training. So, but you know, like that. This is the thing, bro. Them dudes, that dude got his ass kicked the night before and showed
Yeah.
up to do training, and woke up on the edge of a fucking 15 feet above water and stuff. That was pretty badass.
With Devin throwing fins at him.
Yeah. And I will tell you
And
that
picking at him.
Devin's mullet is absolutely awesome. And like, he's the only guy allowed to wear cowboy boots and a mullet. Yeah. Because he's the only guy that looks good in it. You know who's not allowed to get a mullet and cowboy boots? Justin.
No.
Yeah. Because he's,
He really wants it.
well, yeah, and Corey, we use it only as, is that the dog?
No, that's the AC.
Oh.
No way.
Oh,
No, that's a dog.
that's a dog. So, but it's been cool, man. And it's been, so the community paramedic thing, it's going to be a lot of work. It's our first time trying at it. I'm basically teaching the material as I'm prepping myself to take the test with everybody. So it's going to be pretty interesting, cool. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, But hey.
It's definitely got to be a way of the future, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
sure.
It's a lot of people are going to it and everything. But we got some cool shit that I want to talk about with us happened with Amanda. But before that, I'd say, Patricia, anything that you want to talk about at all?
Mm-hmm. Got any news?
Anything?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, the best news so far is that he has
You get anything fun to play with?
upgraded.
Yes, that's what I was fucking around with it so I could stop broadcasting us.
Yeah.
But no, because of you and my gracious boss, Aaron, I have come over to the dark side. Yes. Yes, it is the dark side. It totally
Come
is.
to the good side. It is the bright
We
side.
do have a special guest coming in here in a second.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. He's gonna get.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
So-
awesome. Oh, let me clear that up real quick.
So-
But no. Yeah, I finally got an Apple. Thanks to you guys, I really appreciate it. And I had made a TikTok of me, putting down the Android with the audio from Star Wars, and I'm sorry, I'm going to go a little nerd for you for a second. And the audio is Obi-Wan screaming at Anakin, "You were the chosen one." It said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. And it reveals that I have an Apple phone. And no lie, my Android brethren, all of them were messaging me. They're just like, "No, are you for real? You really got an Apple?" But here's the other thing. Everyone else, like today,
How many cock pictures did you get? Like, did anybody send you one?
No,
no dick pics.
No,
God
fortunately,
damn it.
I only have one source of dick pics, and that is allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
But,
it's at our Aloha.
everybody from the Apple side has been so welcoming.
It's
It's
a
like
big-
when you accept Christ as Savior, everyone at the church is like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God,
I mean-
welcome!"
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
cult.
We're so happy to have you.
Yeah.
Although you need to learn though, we don't call our phones Apples. They're iPhones.
Oh.
We don't
Oh.
call them
Well,
Apples.
I call it a phone.
Who the fuck just came in?
Oh,
Hold on, what disturbance?
So
look at those.
Oh shit!
So I knew that this gentleman was coming in. Mr. Ronnie Bobbins sent him over today.
Thank you,
And
Ronnie.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
they are starting a new project, and he's here to talk about this project. And this is the assistant life coach to Mr. Ronnie Bobbins.
Yes, I'm willing to help you out as you're going through your life cycles. I really I do my best to help you.
Your accent is a Canadian.
Eh?
I think it's Canadian mixed with Swedish or something.
I don't even
Hey.
know. I don't think it's funny.
Mixed with
It's like,
Christopher Walken first.
Yeah. Did you have a watch in your ass? Yeah. So these people don't understand. Mr. Ronnie Bobbins would not be fucking tolerating this disrespect that you guys have towards this assistant coach
Yeah.
apologize.
right
Yeah.
now. So
And
Sorry, Mr. Bobby.
I haven't
not
made
here.
I haven't made it to that level to tell everyone to shut the fuck up.
yeah.
how long have you been
So-
in the field, assistant coach?
It's been very very short period of 3 to 5 years that I've been in the shadow of Mr. Ronnie Bobbins. And I mean, if you've ever met him, you know that it's hard to get out of his shadow.
No, I've heard that until you get to his level, we can't know your name. You just go by assistant coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Maybe after I donate a lot of money, I'll learn.
It seems like your accent goes in and out.
That's what I need to know. Like, what's going on with your accent?
Hey,
You're
It's
the
like,
font.
are you the fonts?
hey.
Hey.
Is if to try to test your true Canadian, what your bacon is more like what?
It's ham. Yeah, it's.
If I was to say you're wearing a Canadian tuxedo, what are you wearing?
Ooh. That's a. That I have no idea.
Oh
yeah, that's a great
it's
question.
Full denim. Yeah, it's denim top, denim bottom. Do you know that, Patricia?
I actually, sadly, I did. I did know the
yeah.
attire of full denim right there. Yes.
And
It keeps you warm, eh?
if I was to order a beer in Canada, that would be ordered as a
PBR.
A pint?
No.
No, that's Ireland.
yeah.
No, well,
I've got concerns and
Yeah.
how authentic
Like-
his Canadian is, but it's a Labatt's. Yeah,
okay.
Labatt's.
I feel like you would still order a PBR in Canada.
Well, interestingly enough, PBR in Canada has a higher alcohol content.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's the Canadian PBR is at a
You would
premium.
still order
Yeah, of course I would, because I'm
Yeah.
a fucking American.
Hoser.
Just
And,
ask him how he would order a beer.
fucking
I think
hosers.
he would
Hosers over here.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. Okay, last Canadian authentic question here.
Hey,
Here we go.
Ay.
The strip club is called what in Canada?
the
Peeper show.
Ooh, that's you. That sounds pretty cool, but
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah.
the
No, I don't think that's it.
yeah. I don't even have a guess for that one.
Look at Justin Harley. Obviously, doesn't know that we're recording today.
How?
Call
How
him.
did you- Can you not have a guess?
Man,
just
I you know what? I actually there's a show that I love watching on the show on the
On the
television. Hey, and they've referred to it, but I can't remember.
Your accent.
I'm
Oh, that's right, they did.
one of my god, they love the puppers over there in Letterkenny.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, hosers.
You got any idea, Amanda? What's it called over there?
I got nothing.
The ballet.
Really?
Yeah,
Ballet.
yeah. Where'd
So I
you
could
guys
just
go? To the ballet.
Yeah, the ballet.
Like
Ballet.
Twinkle
Ballet.
Toes?
What's
Like,
that?
like
Yeah. No, well,
Twinkle Toes? Like
yeah,
a ballet.
Yeah,
Like-
so they call it the ballet. It's a strip bar. I'm gonna tell you something.
I mean, the Nutcracker's a ballet.
I was
About
in
the
a,
same,
uh,
right?
It's in the Nutcracker.
I was in a strip club in freaking Niagara Falls, and you hit that ATM in there, right? So I hit the ATM, and you used to paying
Yeah,
a good
like the
amount
service
of
fee.
service fee, so $8,
Yeah.
some shit like that. But like $42
What?
when I hit that fucking shit in Canada.
Whoa.
Oh, hey there now. That's
Hey,
a big
now.
one right there.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but anything goes in a Canadian strip club, and that's what I will say.
Oh,
Fair and valid.
Down
So,
there. Yeah.
So it might be worth the $42.
Yeah, it was well.
we're going to the ballet.
$42 worth.
We're going to the
of
ballet.
course, baby. Do I ever go to the strip club by myself? It's probably the only strip club that you will do your normal shit that you do and not get in trouble.
I generally don't get in trouble.
Yo, I know.
Yeah,
I
right.
know. I'm fucking pissed off about it.
Until we bring the cop and he loses her.
Well,
She's still in trouble.
she's starting to get in trouble. People's oils got checked at that fucking strip club and everything.
That's
And nobody got in trouble. It's like, she's lubed.
No.
Oh, fuck off.
People.
happen.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Allegedly.
did you check the oil or the transmission fluid?
Either.
She did a full service underneath the hood. Literally.
Oh, well, that's a shocker.
Literally. So, oh my God. Let's talk about something serious.
Coquito.
See, yes. So, first of all, you as the most fake Puerto Rican we have
Oh,
on the thing here about Coquito.
Well, let's just how about this? Let's say bye to the assistant coach. Thank you for coming by.
Coach,
cheers.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
Hey.
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 Fucking Fonz. The worst coach ever.
So no,
Thanks, Roni.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to ask him because you
Yeah.
were looking up some
Yeah.
you looked up, two people here in the state of Florida. But I was asked about Coquito earlier
Yeah.
today, and I said, yeah, I'll definitely I'm going to sell you a bottle because I've been giving them away for free for the past 3 years.
So you make your own Coquito?
I do, and I don't do the normal Puerto Rican thing of like mine is the best Coquito out there. This is a family recipe, blah blah blah. No, the recipe that I have, I got offline a few years ago, and it kills everywhere it goes. So the question they were saying, why is Coquito only available during the holidays? And I said, it just is. I don't question it. You just go with it. It just doesn't seem right to have Coquito outside of the holiday season.
You don't want to ruin a good thing either.
So Coquito is Spanish eggnog, basically.
And that's another thing
Yeah.
that they said, and
Yeah.
I said it's not eggnog because
It's not really eggnog, but
No,
it's
but
the
it's
equivalent.
white
call-
people get eggnog, we do Coquito.
I called it a Christmas pina colada.
Yeah, everyone call it that because it's coconut cream based type shit.
But
you
is
know
it
what I mean?
frozen?
Delicious.
So it was very delicious.
No,
No.
it's not. It's
Then
not
it's
frozen.
not a pina colada.
No, it's stuff that was in the fridge down south when we were down there. When Peter kept like,
But
oh,
a
drink
pina
the
col-
coquito.
But a pina colada doesn't really have to be frozen. You can
No.
have a.
I mean semantics, but the thing is
Yeah.
that that's a holiday drink.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
that's why you get it, like during the holiday. And you gotta wait a year to get it.
Exactly, and I don't feel comfortable with making coquito outside of the holiday season.
Well, it's basically, this brings up a good point. Like people go, well, this is a hospital. Why shouldn't this hospital have all the services that the other hospital has? Why is that? Well, the reason for that,
can't.
we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
afford to do
Costs
that.
money.
Well, it costs money, and then the other thing is you water down the service. If we have 5 trauma centers right in the area, that means that at some point we're going to be short a surgeon, right? So to cover that position, you're going to have to lower the standards of what that surgeon can capable of doing.
Right.
And that's the reason why there's not enough repetition for those surgeons to stay on top of it. So because of that, you don't have a fucking trauma center around every corner like some
Right.
places want to open up. Same thing. You don't have Coquito all year round because
That's
fuck
right.
it. Then it's just not that special anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna make some flan this year. It's-
Yeah.
We haven't had that in a
See
quite a few years.
We had it last year, but I made it, so it wasn't the same.
that's one pastry I haven't tried to make yet.
Ooh.
I haven't tried to make flan.
It's not easy.
Really?
No, it's easy to
You got
win.
like a millisecond,
And
or
it's a-
else you're fucked.
And it's a custard, by the way, man. I'm just covering you. I'm just as a culinary graduate, I can't let you call it a person.
Need a water bath, right?
It
Yes.
does. Yep. Yep.
because of the sugary content.
Yeah, burn at the bottom. Anyways, buddy,
Buddy.
what happened today?
Oh, listen.
So I
I'm
do.
pretty nice to people until I'm not.
I do like to say that we tend to like take the fight of. It is a good place to be that we're in the sense we're like, who gives a fuck what we say,
Right.
and like as long as what we're doing is not hurting another person. And I don't think in any show that we've done and anything that we've done anything to hurt anybody.
No.
Maybe feelings.
Yeah, probably hurt somebody's feelings.
But, I mean, if
I mean,
you're
you guys
really that
almost did
sensitive,
kill
then-
Dakota during the petrified forest.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait, what happened?
Dakota was scared out of his mind in the
Yeah.
petrified forest.
I mean, I would have been too. I'm not sorry I wasn't there.
But the thing is that we don't hurt people, but man, we sure get pissed off when we're hurting, when we see something that's hurting other people. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And that's why I think everybody that's here is conscientious about that type of shit, right?
Yeah.
So what's your story? What's the deal going on?
So, in a nutshell, I have been heading up a toy drive in a local community for 6 years now. And this is something where we locally collect toys and they get donated to fire stations. That's where the drop-off points are. And then we serve local families within that same community. So the people that the fire department is serving, those are the people that we're providing toys for. In my very first year, we helped over 900 families.
That's awesome.
That's
Holy
families.
shit. That's a big number.
That's families.
not
kids.
not
That's
kids.
families.
Yeah, just
Wow.
Awesome.
So we're talking, over the last 6 years, we're talking thousands. We all do this for free. We're completely 100% volunteers through a 501(c) and donate our time, our fuel, our, driving all over the place to pick these toys up. We're sacrificing time with our own families in the busiest time of the season. And, the purpose of that is to make sure that those that are, a little less fortunate, everybody has difficult times. We've all fallen on hard times and maybe needed a hand or whatever. And, we're there for those people and we make sure that those kids get Christmas. I've actually had kids that have come in with their parents before on the shopping days and have said, "Oh, I can't believe this. Santa didn't even come to our house last year."
Wow.
Like, I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine remembering being a child and then having kids of my own, not being able to provide that for them. So recently we've had some disgruntled people in our community that also work for the same agency, not the charity, but the local fire department that's been a drop site for all of our toys. And they have taken it upon themselves to basically say, nope, you're not doing this anymore. And they sent out a message today that said that we were basically to cease and desist all actions that are for a charitable organization, and we will no longer collect toys for you.
Well, that's because they're going to do it in place of you, right?
No,
They're gonna go out of their way
Yeah.
to make sure they use all of their members to collect toys and go out and buy toys on their own, right? And
Yeah.
and they're gonna do their own toy drive.
Is that the plan? Is that what's
No,
happening?
because their own members have
Yeah.
actually asked, "Are we doing a toy drive this year?" And they said no one was interested, so no, there will not be one this year.
So again, what you were stating was sarcasm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
A lot of times sarcasm is hard to tell over the podcast. We, me and Trish have had this conversation.
It
before.
is.
No.
Yeah, during important subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is something, we have very real conversations here on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I will be the first one to admit that doing a toy drive to this extent and with this many people and this many kids and families and whatever, it's really taxing on a person. And especially when you're working so hard for free.
No.
And this between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it is one of the busiest times of year for everybody, and that's all of us included.
Yeah.
Well, those of us that are there every year without fail for 3 days in a row, so that these people can come in and get toys for their kids. We're taking time away from our families. We're missing Christmas break with our kids, so that we can make sure these other kids are taken care of.
So if somebody tuned in right now and recap, so you were part of a charity
Yes.
that collected toys, and for that, and then you guys collected toys in your community, and those toys were given to people, families in need in that same community where the donation was made.
Yes.
The fire department drop-off sites basically said that your people are not allowed to do that, and that
Yep.
you're not allowed to run this toy drive.
Well, they
in
didn't
that
say we
community.
can't run the toy drive. They said that we cannot, under any circumstances, allow anyone to drop toys off at local fire stations.
No. So they they basically took the source away.
Yes, they took our lifeline
Yeah.
away of where we're getting all of these toys.
And you guys started this the day, the week of Thanksgiving.
We start collecting toys the week of Thanksgiving so that we are up and running and ready to collect toys on Black Friday.
So today, when the mandate came out, you guys had to run around and grab all
Yes.
those the donations that were already made.
Yes, before they disposed of them, whether that would be throwing brand new toys in the trash.
What?
Or giving them to another organization that is not their own, that doesn't help their own community members. That's...
So you only take applications from people from the area, which I guess we could say is Lake County.
Yep,
So
it is.
so you take people from Lake County apply.
Yes,
Nobody from outside Lake County is eligible.
right.
And then to this date, like, do you know how many numbers of applications you have?
I don't. I can look, though. I'm sure there's a lot.
Every year there's hundreds,
Hundreds,
among
Hundreds.
thousands,
Hundreds.
because they have to go through and there's a vetting process to where it's not just okay. I can say I'm from Lake County. You have to prove that.
Wow.
Yes, they have to provide proof of residency, their driver's license. We also require them to prove basically that the children they're coming to get toys for are theirs or dependents of them. We ask, pretty blatantly, are you receiving assistance from other places? Obviously, that's the one that gets a little muddy, but whatever. But we do make sure that these people are still from our same community. Yes, that means that I have turned people away occasionally, but I've never turned people away without providing them a direction that they can go in their own city or community or whatever. So, we're talking about hundreds, if not thousands of toys now that we're not going to have.
I just don't know where the is there, and again we have to look at like all sides of any argument anytime anything happens, and me as like a business owner, I always look at like, is there like a legal thing that's happened here but till this date we don't know if there's no legal law thing that the county can't get themselves involved into this thing at all whatsoever?
As far as we know, no. There's nothing along those lines. I mean, it's been going on since 1994, and no one has taken that fight against kids, against Christmas, against helping families, you know. And for some unknown reason, the administration or whoever made the decision, I don't know who it was, but whoever made that decision is willing to stand up enough so that these all of these families that get helped every year are not going to be hopefully we'll be able to still help them, but
Yeah.
it's going to be more difficult.
We're gonna fight for it, but that's
The same charity helps give mammograms to people that can't afford those throughout the year. So that costs money. That money is donated to the hospitals to help those people in need for those tests. Okay, and that same money would basically be would be taken away so that we could go buy toys for the kids that need them.
So I mean, obviously you're pretty outraged, man. It's like, is there any outrage from the firemen and the firefighters at all right now? Is there outrage from everybody else? I mean,
I'm getting it. We obviously, this just happened. Actually, I just found out about it on our way down here tonight. So, we have I have some ideas in mind, and I have had several people reach out to me just tonight, voicing their opinions and how they feel about it and how they don't support that decision that is being presented to us as they're all on the same page. This is a decision that they all came to. Well, no, you didn't. There's accusations that we don't help them, and we don't help our own firefighters, and we don't help their families. Well, I can give you a list of all the ones we've helped.
I mean, and things like this is always like a finger pointing and stuff like that. And but this is the thing, like, so we have a negative thing that happened. So like, how do we make this better? It's the question. I mean, I'm just asking, like, how do we make it better? How do we bring awareness to it and stuff? And that's the whole point of talking about it and bringing it up on the podcast. And if there's personal things that people have against this, or was there a law broken? What is going on that all of a sudden you're telling, kids at Christmas time, we don't like you?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a fireman. Don't be scared of me, but I don't like you enough to make sure you have toys.
So the fire stations were drop-off locations.
That's it. Just drop-off.
That's all they were.
And their only other role was to notify us when there were drop-offs made so that somebody other than them would come and pick it up.
Okay. Now, around these stations, are they just out in the middle of nowhere, or are they, near certain locations, stuff like that?
It's hit or miss. They're spread throughout the entire county, so there are some that have businesses that are relatively close, right next door, right across the street.
Okay.
We're going to try and touch base with them and then try and maybe redirect people.
Yeah, I was going to say, because like if let's say there's a Walgreens or a Jimmy John's right next door,
right?
Of course, a business owner would be like, yeah, that's absolutely fine to accepting, for their establishment to be a drop-off location, because not only is it they're helping out a charity, but it helps out with marketing.
The only problem that I see coming with that, because that is an idea that's on the table, the only problem I see with that is with your big name brands like that.
Yeah.
They are a lot of times restricted by their corporate managers and whatever, even when it comes down to charities. Like, they're, as an organization, they're committed as a whole to like a certain charity across the country or whatever. So sometimes when it comes down to the smaller, because then you get into if we say yes to this local charity, now we feel like we have to say yes to all these other people for these other things.
And I get what you're doing. I get what you're saying, because we're also setting up a toy drive, and we all got together, and there are a lot of restrictions when it comes to franchises, big name companies, things like that.
Yep.
And we just came up with the idea of like, we're gonna do an event to be able to come and drop it off there. So like, if you guys would like to consider like making an event
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to like assist you and
Okay.
see if the Lake County comedy scene would be more than happy to help out over there as well.
Okay.
You know,
That is definitely was one of my first things was like, oh, we have to have an event now. Like, but also at the same time, like, not only is this the busiest time of year, but you just told me this on December 2nd. Christmas is 23 days away.
Yeah.
Like,
And
now I have
usually-
to plan
They
an
literally
event.
pulled a Grinch card right now.
Yes, and like now, in order to try and make sure that we just have enough to cover what we normally would do or what we can anticipate, we have days to figure that out. I have days to plan an event that should be taking months to plan and to advertise and to promote. And, we have done events in the past to collect toys, and we promoted it and planned it for months. And it was huge, and it was a great success. But we had time. Right now, I don't have time on my hands. I'm going to make something happen. We're going to make something happen because we have to.
Yeah.
It's not these kids' fault that these people are being assholes.
Uh-huh.
I would hate to see their kids ever be in a situation where they needed something.
Now, the decisions of others affecting the lives and holiday of,
Yes.
of those less fortunate. That is fucked up.
Isn't it?
We're going to talk after the show.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to talk after the
Yeah,
show. It's
and
like-
I think that definitely as a company and everything, as a first responder myself and Jason, and it's I feel responsible to help out, and
We'll do what we can.
we'll do what we can. And I would like to challenge any other first responder there
Yes.
to listens to beat the top, the world championship number top 5 right now. Dodgeball champions here at the Rescue Company 1.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see that
Yeah.
title on the shirt.
You know what I mean?
We're
So,
doing it. We're doing
If,
it.
any,
Hell
if
yeah.
anybody would like to win our dodgeball belt, or
Yeah.
we challenge you to a charity dodgeball tournament.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
listen, on a
Ooh.
Keep-
one,
I think what we decided at dinner is that we'll do a dodgeball tournament.
Yeah, bring a toy.
Your
your entry fee is
bring a
toys.
toy.
Toys.
yeah.
Few toys per team, and then we're gonna hold a dodgeball tournament to be
In
announced.
somebody's backyard.
And
Hey,
Back in Lake County.
listen, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'll find some.
We
We'll
will
find
find
something.
somewhere to go.
Absolutely.
You know-
And another thing we can do, just on one more note, is obviously our charity is, we have a pretty decent name for ourselves. People know us, people come to us for help. We are all over social media. So I'm going to get together a list of those businesses that are willing to step up right now, and they're willing to put drop boxes in their businesses, and they're collecting toys also. So I'm going to get a list together of exactly who those are, their addresses, and we're just going to, we're going to promote that as much as we can.
You guys have a cat?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
His name's Lucky.
Son of a. Scared the. Sorry.
Lucky.
I'm sorry.
I like to name him Lucky.
La Lucky.
We have
Lloyd from Lego, the Lego movie.
one of our commercials for the new thing.
Oh yeah. We
You can dodge your
yeah.
Any
So-
other questions?
It-
You have to dive.
Eh,
Dive, duck, what?
Yeah, you got it.
Good job, baby.
I don't know.
Dive, duck, dodge, or duck, dodge, dive. Knick, knack, paddywhack.
You guys suck at it.
Oh my God.
Dodge, dive, dance, and
Dodge.
dog.
Oh yeah, dodge
Yeah,
twice.
Dodge is
yeah,
twice.
Yeah, dodge twice for sure.
Dodge is twice.
Listen, here is my promise as I feel like a decent human being in the world that has very few left, but all of us sitting here are. I'm still going to make sure that these assholes don't stop me. These kids are still going to have Christmas, and we're going to make it happen. You think that you can take that away from me, and you think that you're going to ruin a good thing that we've built just because you have a personal vendetta? Guess what? You're wrong.
Well, not taking
You are
away
very
from
wrong.
not taking away from you, taking away from kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
But they're making it personal. They have personal problems
Someone
for
please
whatever
think of the
reason
children.
against us, and now you're making
Yeah.
innocent people that have nothing to do with it. You're trying to make them suffer, and to top it off, it's kids.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
I would like to see again, just like we're an open forum for
Yeah.
anybody that would like to defend themselves for it. To bring it up. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody can give me a
You're-
good reason to not
yeah.
give kids Christmas. Feel free. I'll
know,
hear you.
You obviously did not have the talk with Jason that Jody had with us for
I was
like
just
hours, 4 hours the other day. Did you not?
Sorry, I should not have done that.
For an hour, I heard about copyright infringements the other day.
You're right.
Did I
Oh,
not?
yes.
That was Yep, should not have done that.
Okay. Well, as a new assistant there, Amanda, I would like you to talk to Jason and Trish.
What's the time frame on it? I feel
No, it sucks when big corporations or just companies in general put a restriction on helping people. We done a school supply drive a few months ago, and we did a lot.
Yeah.
And I reached out to a lot of companies, small businesses, and everyone who I talked to was down. But then when I reached out to a charity who works with children, the word "children's" in their title. They tell me, "Oh, we don't do paper and pencils. We do other things."
Well, they got against paper and pencil.
They didn't want to help out with helping us get school supplies, and this charity literally has the word "children" in their fucking title.
I think a lot of people don't understand the ins and outs of some of the things that are called charities, or some of the things that you would think are meant there to help. They're businesses, and they're making money, so they maybe have to help a certain percentage.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you know, like you look at things like the biggest non-profit in the world right now is, you know, I mean, at least in our country, is the American Heart Association. You know, but there are people the administrators of those are making, you know, $1 million salaries. You know,
Right.
Oh, yeah, there's an article
Yeah.
about St. Jude's Hospital that came out of
$1 million
the other day.
things, man. It's crazy.
I can tell
You
you
know?
right now that nobody on the board for the charity that I'm on and that runs this toy drive costs us money out of our pockets.
Yeah.
We don't get paid a dime, but we pay to do it because we pay for gas. We donate our time. We take time off work. We give our time, and we put our own personal money into this.
Yeah.
I'm not making any money off of this.
I think you know at some point and because I'm a member of two massive charities, and like when you look at the administrative costs of those, there is nobody making millions of dollars for it. So you know I am a member of the oldest fraternity in the world, which is, you know, the Freemasons. And like, you know, a lot of people don't know like actually stuff that we do. One of the biggest things as Freemasons we do is this: you can't be a Shriner without being a Mason.
Okay.
So to be a Mason, you got to be to be a Shriner, you got to be a Mason.
Okay.
And Shriners Children's Hospital.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, the
Yes.
burn camps, and all that stuff. You know that
Shriners is amazing.
yeah,
It is.
It's interesting enough. A lot of people don't understand. Like if a kid gets burned,
They come get them.
yeah. So like it's if a burned kid comes to the hospital, the two choices. They can either be treated in the outpatient clinic, because the worst place for a burned kid to be is a hospital,
Yeah.
because they get infections.
Yeah.
But if they're too burned where they need that ICU care, burn center thing, they will Shriners sends a jet with a trained crew to bring them, and they take the family and the child to the hospital in Cincinnati.
Yep.
So and all that's free. The burn clinics are regionally placed, like ours is in Tampa. So like, you know, there's volunteer drivers that pick these families up and drive them to their burn appointments you know. So it's crazy. So that's one. You know, the Moose, everything from the, you know, I'm a Moose member.
Yep.
You know, and like everything that comes through the Moose goes to support special needs hospitals and special needs home in I believe it's Chicago. Should have like researched a little bit better for that, but it is in like the Chicago area. So,
Yeah.
so you know, like, but they've got no administrative fees and that stuff.
Right.
But you look at things like the United Way, the Susan G. Coleman Foundation, like those places. There's people making $1 million.
Millions.
You know, as
Right.
an administrator of those things, and it's like it's crazy because these smaller charities, right, is what takes care of the local thing.
We take care of the little people.
Yeah, you take care of your own people.
Yeah.
and like you being told, taking away like the lifeblood to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For no good reason.
You know.
No.
No good reason at all.
None. Just because you're pissed off about something as somebody on a personal level.
And,
That-
you know, full disclosure, if
I don't
there
even
is
care.
if there is a reason why, I would hope that they would, you know,
Yep.
you know, well, we're open.
No, but if
So
there's
just-
a legal reason, please feel free to educate me.
Yeah, educate people on it.
Am
put
I
it all
missing
out
something?
there. Yeah, put it all out there because at this point in time, other than space, you were not taking up what, you know, we're using county fuel,
Nope.
No,
electricity, anything
Nope.
that was going to take away from the county, right?
nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely
Space
nothing.
operationally was
I
taking
would
up
love
room.
to get
Even-
the information and just troll those people.
Even if they were like,
After
even
the
if the
survey.
trucks were
yeah.
gone on calls, people can still, they would still drop off. They would just leave it outside the front door. So at that point, that would be the only time anybody had to do anything was to move it from outside to inside.
And there's
And then
no,
they just shoot us a
The-
text and say,
The
hey,
volunteers go around and
we
pick
got
it
some
up
toys.
periodically. When that space that they have is full, they
Mm-hmm.
would go around, pick it up, and it goes to the charity, the place
office,
the
yeah.
charity office, and that's where it stays. You know?
So as again, just if anybody joined like this toy drive that was ran in Lake County, the fire stations were used as collection points. That stuff was taken away. People can't donate
Yep.
at those areas anymore.
Please don't drop anything off at a
Yeah.
fire station because I don't know where it'll go. It may
And-
go in the
yeah.
trash.
And that it was the lifeblood of this
Yeah.
toy drive for citizens of Lake County. So everybody in need that qualified within the county was taken in and given
Yes.
stuff. So there was really, like, I think this is just, you know, we call it an essential service.
I have a local school in the county that she reaches out to me every year because they live in a very low income, or their school is in a very low income area.
Is
And
that Title One? Is that
no,
what
it's even beyond that.
Okay.
But they contact me every year, and I set up a private shopping day for their school representatives, and they come in and they have lists of the students in their school, and if they have siblings that aren't old enough for school yet, they come in, they shop for these kids and make sure that, because some of these people, one of their biggest things is they're in the south end of the county. Well, they can't get to us, so they don't have the means to be able to drive, you know, an hour to get to us to come and do it on their own. So people from the school come and they get it for them, and they go back to the school with it and provide it then.
It's insane, like, that people don't understand that there's just, like, even nowadays where, like, fuel's so expensive.
Yeah,
You know, so to even get a ride now, catch a ride, come do this. Oh, you could just call
Right.
an Uber. You know, some of us live very fortunate. We're very fortunate with everything we have, you know.
We are.
So, and it's amazing. Man, I don't see the good spin on this, right? Right, I don't see the spin of the county coming out and saying that, like, you know, well, we had to do this because, you know, COVID or whatever.
Yeah.
no,
You know, it's another
actually,
thing you can blame it on COVID. You know?
we collected toys during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, because you've done it since 1990 what?
94,
94.
and last year when the world was shut down, we still did this.
And now I want this, like, being said that Carlos said this. Not anybody else here. I just want to know why this set of administrators hate kids during Christmas time.
Me too.
You know, they gonna pull wings off of angels and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up, man. Like, I don't see any. It's a fucked up. Hey,
Yeah.
just as again, I'm getting one side of the shit. You know,
You are.
full
I was
disclosure.
literally just gonna say. I
Yeah,
mean,
getting one side of the
we
shit,
don't
but-
know the full story from their side. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It totally sucks. Huh?
Let us know. Call in.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were telling me call him. I'm like,
No.
give me the number. I
No,
will definitely call them.
Like, if they're listening, call and tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is your good reason?
please.
You know, I do know some of these
Please
people.
call me and
that
tell me.
They are very reasonable people
Mm-hmm.
in my things when I've dealt with them before in the past. You know, so I just want, like, man, hey, man, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why can't the kids get toys?
Yep.
And there's no alternative plan as of we know right now.
No.
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 Okay.
I was directly told by a member of that union that they were told as a whole that they could not get participants to volunteer, so they were not holding their own toy drive. That means they are not collecting toys on their own. They're not hosting families on their own. They're not taking toys around on a fire truck to the neighborhood. They're not doing that. Because actually that's how it started, was one lady started this in 1994, and she would drive around in one of the lower poverty areas of the county, and they would hand out toys to those kids in the middle of the road.
Michelle Bass,
Michelle Bass.
lieutenant paramedic, retired now.
Yep.
But she took it upon herself
Yep.
to go out and do that because she worked in that area
And
and
saw the need.
saw how bad everything was.
Yep. And she retired how many years ago? 5 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
She still comes every year and she helps us do the toy drive.
That's awesome.
I mean, you know, man, it's like, what is the? I just don't know the angle, man. I don't know the angle. So, but man,
idea.
let's go around the table here, and we'll finish this up. Baby, you got anything
I can only.
for Patricia pees his pants?
Oh, I was gonna say like I can run to the restroom.
What you got, baby? Got anything? Closing it up.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's where we were right now. So
Oh, well, good.
I love you.
I love you. I don't know where you've been.
Watch
Yes.
Josh Wolf. He's funny.
Yes. Yeah. Watch
He's
that.
got a new show or
Yep.
a new special on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Awesome. We'll do.
Ooh, YouTube special.
What you got?
Sweet.
What you got?
After talking about all this and we just passed Thanksgiving, we're coming up to Christmas, and come on, just do the right thing. And we always say this on this podcast, no matter what we're talking about, do the right thing.
Yeah.
We just had the pub crawl for Steve, and you do the right thing. Jason came on. Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you do the right thing, you don't get sued. When you do the right thing, you don't have to fight for stupid shit. You know?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
you get
Well, you do
sued.
sometimes. Yes. But
People usually don't win. Those, you know
right,
what I mean?
exactly.
So,
Exactly. Just be a human being
be
and
good.
do the right thing.
Be good.
Yeah.
Patricia, what you got?
I love your dog.
It's just snoring away.
She is so tired.
This is very exhausting.
No, it's sad. I would love to find out the reasoning why this isn't going down. Because if it's been effective for so many years, why stop? Why if it's broke, don't fix it. But I mean, if it's working fine, why turn it off?
Hey, when you find the reason or when they give it to you, can
Yeah.
you share it with me? Because I don't even know.
Oh, I will sing like a canary at this point. At that point, I love digging.
I'd love to know.
And I'll dig.
Yeah.
I'm a digger.
I'm a digger.
I'm gonna dig in Trish in a little bit.
Watch True Story on Netflix.
Oh,
True story. What's that?
It's the latest show from Kevin Hart.
Oh, I do want to watch that. I
Yeah,
haven't
I watched
seen
the
it.
whole thing.
It's fucking insane.
it's awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
It is
man,
amazing.
I have to watch it. Put on my list. When you were watching the whole thing with Kevin Hart, like, did you go through all your balloon pump stuff already before that?
Yeah,
Everything like that?
absolutely. Yeah.
Just want to have some timing errors for you that I don't want to look at. Motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, don't tell me you're watching some shit. I'm gonna be on your ass.
Yeah.
We're getting down to the wire.
I have to have a little
We're
break.
getting down to the wire.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
I take breaks all the time myself. No.
And
I was going through
iPhone
some.
rocks.
Yeah, I was going through some timing errors today on the shitter. Looking at strips. Always doing it. Always watching.
Always watching Wazowski.
What you got, birthday baby?
I got a lot, but I'll just say I appreciate this, open area. And like I said, if anybody wants to debate this or let me know that what the truth is behind it, then please feel free to let us know. On a positive note, if there's anybody out there listening, you can contact us on any of our platforms. And if you would like to donate toys, if you'd like to be a drop-off location,
Absolutely.
let me know. We will
Yeah.
get it done, and we will get it to you.
What is
Do you want,
charity's
a
name?
number or somehow to get a hold of you?
We are Firefighter Charity Alliance.
Yeah. Okay.
That's our name on Instagram, Facebook. That's what our website is. You can go there for any of it. The application process is on the website, Firefighter Charity Alliance. But, right now we definitely have a need. and
.org.com.
I think it's
We're gonna
.org.
have the dodgeball tournament.
Yeah, we're going to be working on some events.
We're gonna put it up.
We can get some toys.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to work on an event that's going to be super fun. And,
Unbeatable, undefeated.
yeah,
World champions.
Yes.
I have a belt that
And-
says it. World
and, like-
champions.
And like Jason said, just do the right thing. And like I say every single week, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that hard.
It's crazy.
It's not.
So it's always a reason to be humbled through through shit. Because I was pissed off earlier today. Because people don't put shit away. I'm just gonna allegedly say I don't like cops. And then there's a simple explanation to where the shit was, where it was. But you just get pissed off. You're so used to shit getting lost
Yep.
and stuff like that, and you get pissed off. But then somebody was having a worse day than I was. You know what I mean? Like really.
You weren't sucking dick.
No, I wasn't sucking dick. But a man that wasn't doing it for fun today.
Yeah.
So in that, and you look, and you look at the thing is that like now, like potentially, like man, like your young people's lives, like, and is that the worst thing in the world?
No.
Maybe not, but man, as shitty as things are, like just that one thing can make a fucking huge difference. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And the
And
fact that the world sucks and whatever, that shouldn't be a 5-year-old's problem. They shouldn't
Yeah.
know about that.
And you'd be amazed, like how much of an impression is made into a kid. Like I mean, man, it's like it's such a different thing when you get that when you're in need. And being in that position myself at times, when you're in need and
Right.
that one thing that somebody gives you changes your life and the amount of loyalty you can give to some of those people. And I don't say these people's names enough. Like sometimes, but. The Richard Stilps of the world, the Randy Tutons, the Tina Colliers, those people that gave me stuff when I didn't, a couch or, warm shower, food, and a ride, something to do, man. Like, is reason that, I pay it forward all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, remember, man, the path of the righteous is beset on all sides by
And,
the inequity and the tyranny of evil men.
We also, the last several
So-
years that we've done this, myself and another girl, we primarily are the ones that like head this up. We team it up, and she usually has more time, so she drives around the most. And her parents have gotten involved; they help too. But something that both of us do as parents, we bring our kids to this,
Yeah, you should.
and we show our kids what kindness is. And it doesn't matter what they look like; it doesn't matter who they are. You are kind to people, and if they need help, you help them.
Yeah.
And you be thankful for what you're getting and what you have, because you are fortunate. Just like you said, we live a
Yeah.
very rich life,
Man, so-
and it's amazing that what people don't have. And I want my kids to know that they do have nice things and they are fortunate, and I'm very glad that they are.
Yeah.
Man,
But
man.
I also want them to know that doesn't mean you can be an asshole.
Yep. So hey, man, listen.
That section needs to be emphasized
Yeah,
hard.
don't be an asshole. And listen, man. I invest in people,
Yep.
not in stupidity. Even though some of the people I'm invested in are,
Stupid.
stupid. And probably you can't use the word retarded anymore, but they're, they are gifted.
Yeah.
It's not their fault they
You know
chose
what
to
I
be
mean?
cops.
Yeah, they're gifted. So hey, listen. You can't end it better than that. Till next time, go fuck yourself.